All right, and we are live. Welcome in, everyone, to the first watch along that I'm doing for the World Cup. I know it's been a little bit of a while, but I'm very excited to watch this game, especially after the first game. Scotland is currently top of the group, and Morocco is tied, but we will see if anything changes in this game here. Hope everyone's doing well today. It is a nice, cool 80 degrees where I'm at, I'm pretty sure. And we've got a great game coming in. We are Morocco and Scotland. Looking at the teams, uh, that is the wrong game that I am trying to get insight for. I want to look at Scotland versus Morocco. So let's look at this team right here. Screen. Let's remove that. Window capture device, window capture screen. Just do that. And then if we do properties, we can update that to Scotland versus Morocco. And that should, yep, show you Scotland versus Morocco. Order. Move to top. There you go. So yeah, looking at Scotland versus Morocco, Saibari got the goal last game. What a beautiful chip over. Let me double check that my stream is working. Yep, my stream is working. Wow, great job. I actually know what I'm doing. But yeah, looking at these teams, Morocco, they look very good versus Brazil. Obviously, Brazil is not the best, isn't the best team, but they are still a force to be reckoned with. Buadi, Unahi, El Ainawi, I think that's how you pronounce it. They look like a very solid midfield altogether. Brahim Diaz and El Canus on the wings, very electric. They would have been a lot better with Abdesim as Azuli, or Easy Abde as people like to call him, but they are still looking very electric as a front line, and it's something that I'm very excited to see them play coming up. Also, you got Chadi Riyad, the former Barcelona man, in the back line. Love how he's developed, and they've got probably one of the best right backs, if not the best right back in the world right now, in Akraf Hakimi. Scotland, on the other hand, didn't watch too much of their game, but they are a team of workhorses. That left-hand side has always been talked about. They've got two wonderful left backs, and it looks like Tierney is playing at left center back this game, so we'll see how that works. I think he's at either Rangers or Celtic right now. Celtic, yep. But that midfield of McGinn, McTominay, Ferguson, and Christie. Where's Ferguson play? He's playing for Bologna. Yeah, two Italians in the center mid, two players playing in the Italian league in the center, two players playing in the Premier League on the left and the right, and of course Shea Adams up top, who I believe is also in Italy. Yep, at Torino. So the Scottish men in Italy make up the center of the park for Scotland. It's going to be a good game. Very excited to see how things get along. The game starts in about 9 minutes. We obviously just finished up the United States Australia game right there. It got very chippy at the end, but what do you expect? This is now like not a new rivalry, but Australia's just trying to talk themselves up so that they can get more people to notice them. They're a very good counterattacking team, very defensive. But once they start losing, they start getting into a lot of fights, which is obviously not great. I'm actually hoping I mean, obviously, in the long scheme of things, I hope Turkey draw so that the U.S. get a guaranteed spot at first place. However, uh, for my sake, if I want to watch the best game possible, I would actually want Turkey to win so that the US and Turkey have to start both of their all of their starters when they play each other. Uh, yeah, when they play each other, essentially. um, yeah, I'm hoping to see Arda hoping to see um, Artukoglu when I see there, and obviously all the American players. I'm hoping Pulisic is back and healthy because it's going to be a completely different game with him there. But as for this game right now, this is I'm definitely favoring Morocco on this side. They look like a complete team. They're world number 7 for a reason. But Scotland, they are very strong as a defensive team. Obviously powered by Scott McTominay as well uh, in the midfield, who is in an insane purple patch as he's been playing for Napoli. Gotta get some of my almond mom smoothie here. But yeah, we're hoping for a good game today. Hoping to see a lot of back and forth. I think both teams are very good on the counter attack. As for anything I'm not expecting, I don't I don't know. I'm hoping not to see any fights. I don't think we need any fights. Where is this game located? It's in Boston. There might be fights just knowing how Boston is. Maybe something is in the water that just causes people to act irrationally out there. But yeah, we're very excited to see this game. This is only a watch along, so there's not going to be any video of the game. Unfortunately, that is illegal. Not trying to get sued by Fox, but we shall see how this game goes. Order. Gonna get the score up there, that top right. Hopefully, nothing too big there. But we're going through the national anthems right now. Yeah, just waiting for the game to start now. Hopefully, it actually starts on time, but we shall see. All right, come on. We're gonna get through all the Fox ads now. Not really loving all these Fox ads, but I guess that's how it is. Yeah, Boston. I wonder how many of these Moroccan fans actually traveled from Morocco. If there's actually a big population of Moroccans in the US. I really don't know, actually. It's a good thing to search up. Ah, 100. Oh, they actually have a very large population in New York. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, it definitely looks like a three at the back. Uh, I don't know if they're putting Scott McTominay as a striker. That would be interesting to me. Yeah, Hakimi this whole game or last game was playing more like a right winger rather than a right back. I think that's why he probably should have gotten a yellow against Vinny too. But um, uh, we'll see. We'll see how he handles Scotland. I feel like there's a lot less of a threat on their left wing. All right, come on, kick off the game. It's 3 p.m. already. Very interesting that they're doing a countdown for every single game. I don't think anyone does that before, and then half the time they just fake a kickoff anyway. But yeah, as every team is doing nowadays, they're just sending it to the corner to start the press. Um, it's a tactic that I've definitely used when I was playing. It works just to press teams back, and sometimes teams, especially when younger, they would just step up because obviously they don't watch film, but it would catch them off guard. I think one of my that was one of the funniest assists I've ever given when I was younger. But yeah, it looks like in defense, Scotland are definitely playing in a 5-4-1. Shea Adams at the top. Buati is dropping very deep, almost like a center back. What a player he's been, by the way. Just to be at the base of that midfield and run the game like he's been at 18 years of age. What were you doing at 18 years of age? Probably nothing like him. But man, he is looking absolutely phenomenal this World Cup. There's going to be a lot of teams trying to sign him. Arsenal. Oh, what a ball over the top from Hakimi. Saibari already. Oh! Oh my God, it's already won! Oh, what a finish. Saibari. Who is it that played it over the top? Was that, if I'm not mistaken, Hakimi? That's a very bad start for Scotland. Incredible start for Morocco. I've barely taken a sip of my smoothie at this point. I was just getting settled in. No, it's Brahim Diaz. Oh yeah, bad offsides trap at the end. Definitely onside. What an absolute strike as well. Just rockets it into the top the top left corner. Past, I think it's Angus Gunn in goal, I believe. Yep. Is it Angus? Yeah, Angus Gunn. Yep. Wow, what a start! Wow, this what an absolute start for Morocco. Yeah, what are Scotland gonna do? I'm sure they came into this game hoping that they could sit back, and within a minute, that game plan is gone. You're gonna have to unleash McTominay somehow. Um, but I also don't see them getting past this Moroccan defense. Let's see. What is the quality of this playback? 480p. Golly, what am I living in the dark ages or something? Yeah, and then yeah, this Moroccan team has just got experience everywhere. Issa Diop, I believe, was at Fulham. I think he's still there, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, yeah, he's still at Fulham. Unahi obviously at Girona, but with their relegation, he's probably going to get a big money move somewhere. Surprised I haven't heard more of him. He's a very good box to box player, but he's also very good on the ball and creating as well. Obviously, he didn't get as much as creation as he liked at Girona, but that's what happens when your team is struggling relegation the entire time. El El Idawi's also in Italy, so he's used to some of this midfield. But I won't lie, I have not seen very much of him play. I don't really watch too much of the Italian league. Yeah, Morocco just pinged the ball around so well. It's very impressive how good they are. Um, yeah, El Canoes, he's at Stuttgart on loan from Leicester. He's gonna have someone vying to buy him this year. There's no way he doesn't. He is just too good of a player to. He's just too good of a player to be in the third division of English football now because they got relegated again. Yeah, one thing Morocco does better than a lot of these other technical teams is they're able to get Brahim Diaz, El Canoes. Ooh, high kick. Oh, loses the ball and then goes in for a dangerous challenge like that. Not really how you want to start the game. And it looks like I can't tell where Tierney's playing. Is he if he's more of like a left back or a left center back? Yeah, it definitely looks. Yeah, I think Fatma just updated. I'll probably update it here too, but it's definitely more of a 4-2-3-1 with with or 4-1-4-1. Apologies, with Robertson as the left back, Tierney as the left wing. Who else is in this team? Tierney and McGinn. Ferguson, Tierney, McGinn. Yeah, but this is kind of what I expected. Scotland to be in their shape, to Morocco to be in possession of the ball a lot more. What I didn't expect was Morocco to already be 1-0 up within the first 7 minutes, let alone the first 2 minutes. That's the impressive part here. All right, let's go and make sure that looks good on OBS. Yeah, it looks good to me. Uh, Maybe that's why my stream got dropped down to 480 because it just keeps lagging. Yeah, Scotland trying to move the ball around right now, and it's not really looking like they know what to do. The second Morocco starts, oh, and it's a turnover in their own half. Saibari on the ball, plays it out. Unahi plays it back again across. Oh, wow, wow! That should have been a goal. What a great pass across. Great press. It's not a foul. Christie is just being a little bit weak there. Plays it out wide to Unahi. What a great pass! Beats everyone, even the man at the far post who is that? Oh, that should have definitely been a goal. Yeah, both teams here, a lot of Premier League experience. Um, Obviously the Moroccan team is in higher quality right now, and we're seeing it in the play. And they're on the break once again. It looks like Saibari on the ball, on the left wing, plays the ball into the center, and the ball's played out. Oh, and it almost hits Brahim Diaz. Oh, misclearance, and the ball is back to Saibari. They are really putting on the pressure right now. Oof. Yeah, Scotland are playing with a five-man midfield and four at the back, but they genuinely cannot keep the other team out, keep Morocco out. Like Morocco is just able to find space in and out, go move around wherever they want to. Oh, and Akraf Hakimi on the overlap plays the ball across, cleared by McTominay. It seems like. Uh, they say pressure makes diamonds, but I don't see Scotland turning into a diamond right now. But they are under serious pressure. Definitely prefer the speed up on throw-ins as well with the countdown. More like a futsal, keeps the game going, prevents delays. Obviously, you're still going to get the teams that walk over slowly, especially when it comes to setting up a long throw in, Rory Delap esque. Sisters, am I right? Oh, almost lost the ball there. Yeah, Morocco, when scoring first 5 wins in 9 matches, not as good as you expect it to be. Uh, that would give the idea that the defense isn't strong enough. Their defense seems pretty strong, though. Who else do they even have on the bench? Uh, the lineups. Scotland with a long ball. Oh, keeps it in, but it goes right back to Morocco. Chadi Riyad, great job there. Obviously, wish he stayed at Barca, but players got to do what's best for their career, and he's done that with his win in the Conference League, which I believe he played the full 90, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check on that, just to make sure I'm not just saying stuff. Yep, versus Rayo Vallecano, had a 7.8 in that game to make sure Madrid won 0 trophies. Madrid in general won 0 trophies in men's football that year. I'm looking at who their defenders are. Sadan, Halal, Bellarami, Uhadi, uh, Uhadi from Genk. I really don't know most of these defenders, which is maybe my fault, but maybe this is why when they're winning they don't always close out these games. It's just because their defense outside their starting lineup isn't as strong as you would think. Their starting lineup is pretty incredible, but yeah, to have a few players that aren't in a top 5 league doesn't help. Even looking at their midfield, who is going to come on and make a difference if they need it? We're talking Sofian Amrabat, Yassine, very mixed between some experience and some young players, but no one that really sticks out to say like, hey, yes, he's gonna make a big difference when they come on. Oh, bad turnover. Oh, almost a bad turnover. It's a very scrappy game so far. No team, besides that goal, they haven't been able to connect those passes in the final third. It's definitely looking like a good game so far. Jeez, that's a terrible pass. That's probably that would be a yellow card in any normal game. But the refs have clearly been instructed to let play go on a lot more this season. Yeah, we'll see if it looks like what this is going to come down to is that Scotland versus Brazil game on if on who's going to get second or third. At this rate, it's second, third, or yeah, second or third. Morocco seems to be set, especially if they're beating Haiti, and if they win here, of course. However, that's another bad giveaway for them. McGinn is such an interesting player too. Like he's not necessarily the most technical, not necessarily the most skillful, but he always gets goals, and he's very committed in that Aston Villa side. Like he seems to be undroppable. The only other thing, and I've been proven wrong so far, is having Ismail Saibari as a striker. Never envisioned him as a striker, more as an attacking mid. But he's been doing extremely well, especially when the teams haven't been defending like super tightly. I mean, that's how on the counterattack he seems incredible, and it's a reason why Bayern seem to want to buy him. Oh, almost again. That ball over from the right hand side with runners off the ball is seems to be working very well for Morocco. Why Hakimi is playing right winger on those runs is hilarious to me, but it's working. Yeah, Scotland tried playing around the back, and you could see the defenders just step away. They weren't going to do that. What are you calling there? Is that offsides or? Oh, what a kick save by Angus Gunn that was. Incredible. If you're trying to watch and you are not in time, I'm currently at 18:24:25 now uh, during the game. So if you want to try to sync things up with mine, but so far I really don't see how Scotland are going to break down this Moroccan team. I think they're too organized defensively for Scotland to try and break them down. Like their best, probably their most skillful playmaker, maybe Doak off the bench. But to be honest, I haven't seen too much of him play in general, and he's relatively young at 20 years old. But um, yeah, I'm not seeing it right now. If it keeps going like this, we might see Morocco just pack in another one and then be able to set up shop, but no guarantees. It's another corner. Oh, Wadi with the shot. Oh, and Hakimi with the cross that goes straight into Angus Gunn's head. Heading in a little bit faster than I expected, though. Scotland turning into a team that's trying to play out the back is just the complete opposite of the Brexit football that you expect a United Kingdom team to play. But they're getting players with more technical ability, which is good to see for them. It's a lot more fun than watching them hoof the ball up front than what you normally expect with British football. But they're still missing that killer pass to break lines, really make a difference without playing it long over the top. Yeah, Scott McTominay wants to be a runner, but he's asked to be a creator here, and that doesn't work without someone like a Kevin De Bruyne. What a turnaround he's been from dealing with what he had at Manchester United to killing it at Napoli. Yes, the level is definitely lower, but it's really good to see. Andy Robertson now at Tottenham Hotspurs. We'll see how he does. I believe he was not offered a new contract at Liverpool, so it looks like they're relying on Milos Kerkez as a left back. Not sure who else actually plays there, to be honest. Um, at left back. I don't know. I haven't heard them sign anyone either. That seems like a foul. Yep. Oh, and the yellow card. Wow. Oh, straight off the bat. I think that's his first foul that he's got, and it just Shea. Oh, Shea. What incredible movement from Shea Adams, by the way, to just get on the wrong side of Issa Diop and cause that foul. Very good work. And it's definitely going to play a factor as we go later. How did he do last game? Did he get a yellow last game? He did not get a yellow last game, so he'll actually be okay because I highly doubt they're going to need him against Haiti. Although the drop off from him to their next best center back is probably pretty big. I'm surprised the referee didn't call a hydration break yet. It's 23 minutes. Not that I like the hydration breaks, but usually around this time is when they'd call it. Okay. And now, after the foul, they called the hydration break. Pep Guardiola's watching this game. Wow. Surprising that he chose this game. Especially now that he has nothing to do. I get it. He has money. He could probably go to all the games, but very surprised that he chose this game of all the games. Someone is saying Valerian Balogun. It's for Barcelona. Uh, mm, Not really sure he's the right guy for Barcelona. Yeah, this Moroccan midfield, I'd love to see them play against Spain, though. I think that's the whole point of this. If we can see a Spain versus Morocco game again, it'll be very interesting to see. I'd love to, with especially with Yamal on the right. I think the game is going to be won on the midfield, but there's going to be some big differences on what happens on the wings. I mean, you're going to see Akraf Hakimi overlapping. We're going to see how far Nico Williams tracks back, and on the other side, you're going to have the battle between uh, Mazraoui versus Lamine Yamal. But maybe we'll get that in the later stages of the group. That'd be a very fun game to watch. Yeah, every time Scotland win the ball back, Morocco just had men back. I think Tierney won the ball there on a press, and they already had like 6 players back. Like that's is incredible the work rate. Both teams really trying to press now. What a ball! Oh, Brahim Diaz skips past his man. Oh, gets the 1-2 back. Lays it off. Hakimi! Oof. Over the top. Oh, nope. Nawi. His name is just tripping me up. It's the double vowel, the Nawi. But good work by Brahim Diaz there. Brahim Diaz from Morocco is a completely different player. Yeah, Shea Adams up top alone, trying to be a target man. Not sure if that's the best thing to do, especially when they can't build out the back. Wow, Buadi lost the ball. That's like a very rare. Oh, but they win it back. El Ainui. What? Where are you passing it to? That's a foul. I didn't really touch him there. He just kind of felt a grasp and then had the ability to go down. But honestly, they should just huck it up to Scott McTominay as a target man. They want a chance. Just play a 4-4 fucking 2. Just hoof it up to the top. Hoof it up top. Oh, good touch. Wonderful touch. Oh, probably like 3 fouls in that sequence, but we play on. Ooh. What a touch by Saibari, by the way, to get out of pressure. What? Another incredible touch by El Canus. wonder. Wonder how how they're going to break through the Scotland defense again. It seems like Scotland has finally stuck in and try to figure them out. Dude, McTominay has such an incredible bullet, like genuinely incredible. Never seen anything like it. And Brahim is getting hurt. I'm assuming that's a foul. Oh, dead leg. Definitely got a dead leg there. That hurts. But we'll see how it all goes. Oh, overlap to Mazraoui. Places across. Oh, cleared. Yeah, the technical ability of Morocco just combined in tight areas is it's Spain-esque, really. It's so good. You see these guys who are developed in the academies in Spain and Spain and France, and it's just like, yeah, you understand. You understand now. It's definitely more of a static game now. Lot less runs in behind when building up from the back. Very funny. Scotland with 3 goal kicks, Morocco with 3 corners. Both of them have 0 of the others. But oh, bad touch. That's also a foul. I get letting the ball. Oh, plays it out wide. El Canoes, and he skies it. Absolutely skies it. Definitely at least one foul in there. Um, that's a foul on here, but that's also a foul. But yeah, you gotta call something there because you can't really play a double advantage like that. No, I get that they're trying to let the game go on, but I don't think that is the best way to let the game go on. But Morocco is definitely starting to feel it. I think Scotland is definitely getting a little bit more physical. Oh yeah, it's a bloody lip. Must have hit. Just got checked in the shoulder. Yeah, Scotland without an attempt on goal yet. They haven't looked like creating anything. They've got to find McTominay in behind. We need that. They need that deeper run. I get it. McTominay's probably tired chasing the ball around a lot, but they're not going to create any chances if they're at this rate. Another backheel flag for Morocco. It's Hakimi again. Oh, wonderful chop. Oh, what a move. Oh, yeah, dude. Brahim Diaz with Kefta in his belly is something else, man. Like, oh, because he doesn't play like this for Madrid. Like maybe like once every few games, but for Morocco, he's just so consistent. That's another yellow card. No foul. Okay, there is a foul. How is Ella now allowed to run with the bloody tissue in his mouth? That also doesn't make sense to me. Oh. Yeah, definitely. These free kicks are definitely where Scotland are going to have a chance, especially with Robbo delivering them. Great cross. Oof. Goes all the way across. Offsides on a free kick like that? Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, that player's offsides. But yeah, I guess yeah. Guess he is getting in the way. Oh. Definitely some good moments in this game so far. Nothing to write home about, but also not a lot more interesting than some of the Group B games that happened in the first round. That was just I don't know how I watched through some of those. Actually, I don't think I watched those games at all. I just saw some of the highlights, but those are bad, very bad. There must be a lot of Scotland fans in here because I can hear the boos like just ring out every time Morocco touched the ball, which is kind of a lot because Morocco are in most of the possession. Oh, yeah, they're not calling. Ref's not calling anything this game. Let's be real here. Yeah, Morocco played like a very good team here. Everyone works for each other. They're all hustling back. This is why they are as high as they are in the rankings. They're a good team. Uh, on a technicality, good enough to be uh, AFCON champions. Whether they deserve that or not is definitely a big asterisk around that final. That's their movement as well as Morocco's movement. Very good up front. Like they don't really play with the like all the strikers play. That's handball. Yeah, yeah. This ref's not calling anything, man. I mean, there's a bump. Yeah, definitely a kick there. Yeah, that's a foul. Definitely should have been a foul. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if someone threw a punch out here and then we'd just not be called with the way the game's been going. Yeah, Scotland just seems to not have any ideas to even get into the final third. Everything has just been a long ball. They haven't been able to build up. They haven't been able to use McTominay. They're pressing higher, which is nice to see. Uh, just more fun to watch that way. Oof. But it's also funny seeing them trying to build up. But they really, I don't think Ferguson can really help dictate play as good as Bloody. I don't think their midfield is creative enough. McTominay included. They need that one kid. Oh, what's that one? Oh, that's a foul. That's not a. They're complaining, but that's definitely a foul. What's that one kid's name that used Billy Gilmore? What's happening with him now? That's a great question by me. He's still playing for Napoli, but has he played? Yeah, he's playing every so often. He last played May 30th against Curacao. Is he hurt? Is he on the bench? Am I going crazy? Can I read? Oh, wow. He got a knee injury right before the World Cup. That's brutal. Didn't even realize that. May 29th. The ref is starting to call fouls now, and they're super light, which is really funny, especially considering where he let go initially. What a cross, though. Oh, Sabari gets the header on it. Yeah, this Morocco team, they work very well as a team. Nathan Patterson has not played very much, which I'm seeing. It's really funny. The entire the Scotland is you either have a buzz cut or you have a mullet. There's like no in between. It seems. It's pretty funny. Yep, mullet. Good ball to the wing to Robertson from McTominay. Yeah, McTominay, he just doesn't have the technical ability to build up in these super tight areas. Or maybe just Morocco is pressing him just faster than he's expecting. But another cross. Oh! Almost gets there. Falls all the way to Robertson. Robertson with the cross. What? Oh! Oh, McGinn almost got there. That's Scotland's best chance of the half so far. Comes in the last minute of regulation time. But yeah, their crosses are looking pretty good. I will say that myself. No one on John McGinn. That what a cross by Robertson though. You whipped that in. That's such a pace. That's also another foul, but he's gonna play advantage. Wow. Morocco caught out 4 against 5. Oof. Oh, there's probably a foul in there somewhere. It's definitely squeaky bum time. Scotland are definitely pressing. Not a foul there. Falls into Buati. What are we checking? Oh. Oh, okay. Tierney with a long throw. Cleared by Mazraoui. Yeah. Morocco are just so energetic. The second it goes long, they step up instantly, which is very nice to see. In defense, they're definitely shifting closer to a 4-4-2, just cutting off passes into the midfield, though. That's definitely a foul there. That's also a foul. That's an elbow in his head. Interesting. It's very interesting what the ref is deciding is a foul and what's not a foul. Oh, what kind of pass is that? Morocco are definitely worried, though. Scotland have definitely changed their game plan a little bit, and they haven't adjusted to it. I think they're doing the right thing by not attacking down Hakimi's side. Uh, Another could have been a foul. And Morocco in the last few seconds are probably just going to try to see out this half. Don't do anything crazy. Don't push it too much. And that is half time. Yeah, another goal by Ismail Saibari separates the teams. It's only 1-0 though, so there's definitely still room for Scotland to get back into it. Morocco have not lost in the last 5 games, which I just saw as a stat, since if they're winning at halftime. But we'll see if they can keep it up. They probably would have liked to have a few more goals going into this half, but we'll see if they can keep it up. Scotland, if they keep doing what they were doing at the end of the half, they'll create more chances, and all they need is one chance to score a goal. But towards the end of that second half, Morocco's midfield was relatively non-existent. Once Scotland started pressing, it just looked like they were playing a whole different game. But we'll give it a little bit, and hopefully, we'll be back to watch the second half, which will be just as exciting. And we're back. Probably a bit too early. Probably got another like 5 minutes for this game. For this game to get restarted. Oh, I just saw online that the boos were actually for Hakimi. I'm assuming for the trial that he's about to go on for uh for actions we will not mention. I don't think I'm allowed to mention here, which is crazy. It was a good win by the U.S. this early. It's, almost. Oh, it secures its top spot. Does it? Oh no, because if Turkey still have to play 8, they could theoretically beat us. But it's going to be hard for them to overcome that 7 goal difference, even if they do. Although I do know that the main tiebreaker is head to head. Yeah, as for the U.S. game, I will be at that one. Hopefully it's going to be a good game. Very excited to see what happens there. What are these ads about? Is this a Minions movie ad? For anyone who's watching, Minions and Monsters. Wow. Okay. Well, it's very for a summer defined by the World Cup. There is a lot of movies for kids. I guess everyone's trying to fight for it. The team seem to be starting to come back out now. We'll see how it goes. Scotland, if they can keep up their momentum, that's going to help them try to get chances. Morocco are going to have to keep moving the ball around if they're going to want to tire out Scotland. Really not sure who's going to be able to take advantage of each situation, but wow, Scotland have an incredible fan base here. Genuinely incredible. I think it's their first World Cup in a while, but that he's got his hands around his neck. That's not the best pass back I've ever seen. Yeah, but Scotland, they're gonna want to try and keep this game uh, as scrappy as possible. Morocco are going to want to slow this down. I feel if this game gets a little bit scrappier, though, it's going to require someone from Morocco to calm it down in order for them to see it over the edge. But if this is going to be a dogfight, then I can see whichever team is more physical is wants to be more physical is going to end up winning. Great cross in. I'm also realizing I didn't put a description in this video, which is why people might be finding it hard to find it. Oh, why is it lagging now? On a long throw in as well. Oh, that's a penalty. That might be a penalty. That might be a penalty. Uh. Hmm. Not really sure about that one, lad. Not really sure. Hmm. I would be pretty pissed off if that was me, especially. Uh, definitely would like to see what happened there because it's a little bit hard from this angle. Maybe I'm wrong, but definitely did not look like the best tackle. Oh, oh, a shot by Saibari off the crossbar as well. Yeah, El Canus is definitely getting a move. There's no way he's going back to the third division. Raheem Diaz with a right footed cross. That might go out for another corner. Yeah, it's really weird to me that Akraf Hakimi is taking these corners. You have Raheem Diaz, who can whip them in, and he is short. So and then you'd probably want. That's not a foul there. Uh, you'd want Hakimi's pace at the back. Oh, well, I say that, and then that's what happens. What's happening here? Oh, his shirt got ripped. What happened here? What a save by Angus Gunn, though. Oh wow, that is, I think that's a really bad shirt, if anything, in my opinion. How is a shirt ripped like that off a tug? Like, yeah, it's a really bad shirt, if anything. Oh, great nutmeg by Hakimi. Oh, what a pass to Saibari. Yeah, wonderful play. Their interlink down this right hand side is is extremely good. Playing out the, I mean, who's been the best player in this game? I mean, Brahim, maybe Saibari, maybe Akraf Hakimi. I feel like every attack has been coming up that right hand side. Oh, Morocco definitely still pressing a little bit. Interesting. I didn't realize Angus Gunn got released by Forest. Didn't even know he played in the Premier League, to be honest, but makes it a little bit hard when you're behind some great goalkeepers. I think I forgot who the keeper's name is off the top of my head. Not really a great pass in. That's probably a foul. Yep. No subs yet. 54 minutes in. I guess not much has really changed in the game plan for either team. Yes, Scotland are down, but it's not by a lot. They can still use their game plan. Um, really hoping that they're not going to wait for the last like 10 minutes and hope to clinch some random some random goals. I just got back live and something's happened. His arm's out trying to shield. He kind of runs into him there. Bloody pushes him on the floor and he hits his face on the floor. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. Oh. Hmm. Morocco's still building up slowly. Scotland's still sitting back. Uh, been some iffy moments here and there, but nothing really called me to say like yes. Just very tactical chess match between both sets of coaches. Yeah, Brahim Diaz is definitely getting the ball deeper in the field, but yeah, this right hand side for Morocco is just able to wow McTominay. Okay, my bad. I didn't know that you had that in you. But this right hand side of Morocco is just able to play through like it's nothing. And Brahim's in the ball in the box, deflected. He's just so calm under pressure. It's genuinely incredible how good he is on the ball. What? And Tierney is down with what looks like a cramp. Yeah, it seems like he just fell. Like I didn't see anything too major happen there. Brazil versus Haiti is definitely not a mouth-watering match. Yes, Ben Doak is coming in for Scotland. That's exactly what people have been asking for. Some creativity, someone who can really just take on players. It's good to see. Very good to see. Yep, and now it starts to get. That's probably another foul. It's definitely starting to get scrappier here, which is going to suit Scotland a lot. Scott McTominay looks to have dropped into more of a deeper number six role uh, to replace Ferguson. Do I see them still making a breakthrough though? Not yet. I haven't seen anything that's like, yes, they might get the ball faster, hold the ball a bit longer, but in the final third, there's a lot still left to do. And it doesn't help with El Khanous running down the left wing with the cross. Yeah, they really, when Morocco's is in their mood, they're not getting out of the, Scotland is not getting out of the back. Oh, what a touch. Yeah, hits one leg, clips the other one. Um, Hakimi again on the corner. We'll see if he can get this one onto a head. And of course, it's frozen. No wonder my computer is like burning. What a shot! Oof. Chadi Rihad has had a good game. Former Barca player. It's good to see him doing well here. Oh, great shot from Christie. Great press from Scotland. That's what they need more if they want to get another goal. Just a lazy pass from Issa Diop. He's got to be a little bit better than that, especially as a leader of the back line. Good shot there to try and get Scotland back in the game. Obviously, didn't make it, but another win. Ah, yeah, not going to play. Robertson is not going to beat Hakimi over the top on a run. Oh, great build up from Morocco to get out of the pressure right there. Very well done. Yeah, it's just every time Morocco is able to slow the game down, they are. It's a good tactic. They kind of need it too. Otherwise, they're gonna get run off the pitch. Yeah, they're just moving the ball however they want to. Uh, right now, it's for Morocco. It's just, hey, can you not try and make mistakes? Can you not get too anxious to try and go forward? Not try and force things. And as Unahi drives in, that's I would have called that a foul. And Scotland lose it pretty much instantly. The issue with Morocco though is all this buildup is on the right hand side. Bilal El Khalous is not getting the ball as much as he was like. Brahim Diaz is though, and he's able to move from the right to the center a lot more. And of course, another cooling break just as Morocco is getting in. Potentially, this gives Scotland enough of a break to try and get back into this game. Still, one goal separates the two teams though. Uh, no subs as well, as if I'm not mistaken. Nope, nope. Just Kieran Tierney, who has come off for Ben Doak or Doak, sorry. But as the slower that the slower that Morocco keep this game, the better for them. But if you are trying to watch, I am streaming tomorrow as well. It'll be a European game, the Netherlands versus Sweden. You got the big man of Isak and Gyökeres up front against the Dutch, which has the Barcelona player of Frankie De Jong. We'll see. Hopefully, Frankie De Jong can control the game. I want to see him play well. I think he needs some confidence, especially with his how he was sick throughout the end of the season, so that he can come back next year and really get ready to kill it. Because there's going to be a ton of competition in that midfield. And of course, just as I update the Scotland lineup, they are deciding to make more changes. Yeah, from what I'm hearing, it's Lyndon Dykes who's a bit more physical. He's in the second division, I'd like to say, of English football with Charlton. Coventry, yeah, he's in the second division. Didn't finish that high, but from what it looks like, he's a 6'2", 30-year old. So he's gonna go in ready to fight. 60 caps for Scotland though is very impressive. Excuse me. Adam's off though. What a name, Kenny McLean, and with a haircut like that. I get it. I get it. Who's come off? Ryan Christie. It looks like. Which McLean is Kenny McLean? Surprisingly, still no substitutions uh, for Morocco. They are not trusting their bench at all. It seems they are sticking with the front, the 11 that they had. That's the one concern that I've seen with Morocco, where they don't have subs, and if you don't have subs, it makes it a little bit harder to go deeper in the tournament because they're going to be games that frustrate you, like especially if you need to score against Brazil. Who do you bring on? Brahim Diaz is not going to play the full 90. Unahi's not going to play the full 90. El Kandus is not going to play the full 90. Saibari is not going to be able to play the full or 120, however, if you want to consider overtime as well. You need to be able to bring someone on. And right now, I don't know who that's going to be. They don't really have a player that on the bench that says, "Yeah, you're going to come on and change this game for me." If it's not the front, if it's not the if it's not in the first 11, then I really don't know. Oh, my computer is like boiling right now. Oh, what a collision! Wow, he's just kind of run into Bono right there. That's a tough one for both players. Mazraoui's pulling him back, which makes it harder for him to stop. Yeah, Ben Doak does try to get out of the way, but that is just a tough collision. Is that a guy wearing a Morocco shirt holding a Scottish flag? Interesting. I mean, to be fair to Scotland, they put in a very good performance today. I mean, it literally, you take out the first minute, this would have been we'd be talking about a masterclass by Scotland. I mean, Morocco have been able to build through the right hand side, which is kind of funny because the Scotland's left hand side is supposed to be their better side. They have their two best players there, uh, apart from McTominay, but that clearly has not been the case, and that's got to be a yellow. Yep. And now Morocco are going to try and slow the game down. Scotland are going to have to wait, recover their breath a bit so that they can press again. Oh, and Brahim is through. Oh, and he loses it. Yeah, Scotland are probably going to get to the round of 32 here, but I don't know if they're going to have enough to get through the next round, just depending on who they face. They really need someone. Oh, Ben Doak, what a step over. Oh, sorry, I keep calling him Doak, but his name is clearly Doak from what everyone's saying, which is my bad. Ben Doak on the ball again. You just gotta whip this in. You bring on a 9 and then you stop doing crosses. Patterson, how do you lose the ball there? Ben Doak has been great since coming on though. He's he's fun to watch. He's he's kind of like their creative player. They need to get him the ball, just like how Morocco needs to get Brahim Diaz the ball, which they haven't done recently. Very seems very one-footed though. He keeps stepping over to his right. Buladi again winning the ball, starting the counterattack, and he's also the furthest player forward now. Uh, I'm assuming I missed the sub because he's playing more advanced, and that someone like Sofiane Amrabat has come on. Nope, Morocco has not made a sub yet. That's probably a foul. Nope. We play on. We're not calling anything. Someone needs to throw a punch because they're gonna get away with it. Oh, well, barely gets it past McGinn, and Hakimi gets it. Hakimi's getting a bit tired though. I could tell. I mean, he's been working up and down, and he's got the energy, and he's already got energy, which means that if he's tired, that means he has been working around the clock. I don't think he needs to work this hard at PSG, but he is putting in an absolute shift this game. Rahimi seems to be coming on, probably for Saibari or someone like that. Their first substitution in the 80th minute, by the way. Uh, it kind of shows how little trust that the Unahi has trust in his bench. That's a foul right there. Not a foul. Wow. Okay. I've been saying it. You can throw a punch and get away with it here. Nope. Just body checked him in the back. I think that was an all ball tackle. I'm gonna have to look at that again. I can't see from this angle. But it's counterattack after counterattack. It's a very fun game now. This is what I wanted to see. Obviously, it's not realistic with how tired the players get, but now this is getting good. Crosses it. Ben Doak, you can definitely see he's still very raw. Um, I mean, who stood out for me this game? I mean, you have that whole right hand side of Brahim Diaz and Hakimi playing and combining extremely well. Bilal El Kanous, he has like some of the flair, but if you're looking at a bigger team, I don't think he's consistent enough even in this game. Um, Saibari, you can see why Bayern were trying to buy him. Oh, and McTominay getting the ball. And again, Chadi Riyad showing why he is a good defender. How I wish Barca could bring him back. I think he's so good. All right, triple change now. Let's look at that. Ooh, he definitely trips him up. You could argue that there's not enough contact, like the commentator said, but that is definitely like you're very pushing it. Okay, so who's coming off? Brahim Diaz is coming off. I believe. A few players that I'm not really too aware of coming on for Morocco, but this just seems like a way to give their players some rest more than anything. Talby, he does play for Sunderland though. Uh, Definitely have not seen too much of him. Does play every so often, not full games usually, but oh, and Scotland are through. Oh, McTominay hits the side of the net. Oh, is that there must have been a deflection? That's why Chadi is. Oh, Chadi Riyad once again. What a defender he is. Oof. Man, Lyndon Dykes got that Diego Luna tattoo on him. Yeah, McTominay, if Dykes had left that, they were open. But Scotland are pressing now. They definitely, the more corners they get, the better it is for them. Because it doesn't look like Morocco knows how to handle their defense. Oh, what a touch by McTominay to win that. McTominay is definitely playing as a second striker a lot more now. Ball over the top. But Scotland are definitely pushing up. That's probably a foul. McGinn scoots away. Buati once again covering. Gets the cross in still. Oh, wow. That's probably a foul too. Yeah, this game is getting very spread out. Making 3 attacking substitution for Morocco without subbing out their midfield when they're getting a little bit overrun right now is probably not the best. Wasn't the best decision. Scotland just moving the ball around, and Morocco with 11 men behind the ball. I think they just got to throw in McTominay, get some crosses in. Oh, Doak skips past Mazraoui. Oh, bad deflection. Oh, oh, and I think Bono pulled his hamstring. Riyad again standing up his ground. Very good defensive work from him. Ben Ganondorf, the former, I believe he's former Liverpool, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. I think there's another sub that happened. 2 of them. Uh, John McGinn coming off, crazy. He's been creating a lot for them. But it looks like they are going all into. Looks like they're going all in for crosses. Yep, as I expect. Another forward change, but I'm assuming this is more of a defensive minded decision to this is more of a defensive minded decision to switch Unahi with a more defensive minded midfielder. Oh, yeah, when Scotland presses, this game has been getting a lot more exciting, at least for a neutral. Um, cannot say the same for a Moroccan or a Moroccan fan. Uh, that's probably a foul there too, just holding him back. But with the, I mean, with this the World Cup, we've seen a lot of just letting it go. Definitely gonna start counting a lot more right now too. For how long the keepers are holding the ball, specifically Bono. What a ball by Hakimi on a clearance. Oh, gotta move the ball a little bit faster than this. Oh, and that's a terrible pass. And Hakimi still running up and down up the field. Oh, what a pass! Rahimi with the cut. Talby, shot. Oof. Goal kick? Really? That's definitely a corner. Here, Morocco just able to easily find the open man in the midfield. Very lazy in the final third for a front four that has just come on within the last 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. Oh, that's a bad clearance by Hakimi. That's a foul. Crossed. Oof. Oh, incredible touch by McLean. How is that not a foul? Going into the last minute or so. Uh, and Morocco up 3 versus 3. Finds the open man on the far side. Cuts back. Left footed shot. Oof. Just around the corner. Very close. That probably is a foul as well. Oh, what a flick on! Oh! What a shot by Dykes. That. Oh, nope. Riyadh with the clearance. Yeah, Riyadh is good. I like Riyadh. I've said I've liked Riyadh ever since he was at Barcelona. I was sad to see him go to Betis, but it was just very clear that he wasn't going to get very much playing time under Xavi, especially when after his season we had back last corner, 96 minute, cleared at the front post, and that's probably a foul and a yellow too. That's probably it for Scotland, and that's what happened. Oh, they were checking something, but that's game over. Very well played by Morocco, holding on to the very end. Chadi Riyad is him. I I really like Chadi Riyad. I think he should. I was talking about players that showed up. I was talking about a lot of Morocco's attackers and the build-up play on the right-hand side, but that doesn't happen without Chadi Riyad being an absolute rock at the back. Tough loss for Scotland. They definitely proved that they're not going to be an easy team to beat. But uh, but they just didn't have the quality in the final third to really break on through. Yeah, but I will be streaming tomorrow and Sunday for the two big games. Then, or Spain versus Saudi Arabia may not be the big game, but as a Barcelona fan, that is the big game. So stay tuned for that if you'd like to see